The dog found a meat bone for the first time. It ran excitedly down the street, but the next second the bone was not flying. The dog pushed through the crowd, searching everywhere. Just then, a military unit marched past. Seeing how pitiful it looked, Robert tossed the dog a cookie. He didn't expect the dog to follow the scent all the way to the training grounds. It kept tracking the smell until it reached the kitchen in the barracks. There, it saw a table piled high with ribs, but before it could even open its mouth, the cook shooed it out. The dog stumbled straight into Robert, catching that familiar scent. It sat down beside him and refused to leave. Robert tried to chase it off. The dog barked by accident, which drew the attention of the commanding officer. Thinking the dog belonged to Robert, the officer ordered him to take good care of it. During drills, the dog even struck a perfect military pose, winning the officer's approval. And just like that, the dog began its life in the barracks. Robert even gave it a name, Stubby. But soon, war broke out. The new recruits had to move to the front lines. Stubby climbed into Robert's backpack, determined to go with him, but Robert looped a rope around its neck and entrusted it to the camp cook instead. Watching Robert walk away, Stubby fought desperately to break free. Following the scent, it reached the train station. Robert's train had already started moving. Stubby sprinted along the tracks and leapt onto the last car. The clever dog hid among the cargo and made it onto the ship. Using its sharp nose, it found Robert again. To avoid being caught by the officers, Robert stuffed Stubby into his backpack, hoping to sneak him aboard. But right then, they ran into the commander. Facing the colonel, Stubby mimicked Robert's posture and gave a perfect salute. The colonel, who was about to scold them, returned the salute instead, and even ordered them to give Stubby a set of dog tags. When they finally reached the smoke-filled battlefield, they realized war was far worse than they imagined. They waited anxiously for dawn, only to be hit by a sudden enemy attack. After the smoke cleared, Stubby seemed to sense something. He bolted forward and began digging frantically at a mound of dirt. Then he barked with all his strength. His barking drew the soldiers over, and they uncovered a wounded man buried underneath. And that moment marked the beginning of Stubby's countless acts of heroism on the battlefield.